hope you're having a great day today. So today we are building a German Christmas-ish shop thing. It's inspired by some German architecture that I was looking into for what I could do for all the different Christmas builds that I wanted to do. So I found this really interesting shaped building on Google Images and thought that was a really cool building to build. So it's kind of the basis for the shop. So there's a overhang sort of top bit and then a smaller sort of brick part on the bottom, which we'll see as the build progress. But it's all wintry. It uses a lot of the get together stuff because that has the type of wallpaper, sort of old Germanic sort of feel to the wallpaper. And when I was trying to use the different patterns on it, and one of the swatches, it's supposed to be the same color as what I was using. You can see that it's a completely different color for some unknown reason. It's a completely different color, and they've still not fixed that in the game. It was so hard to build on this lot as well because there's a sort of wall when I had to cut out a lot of the bits where the camera just flew off into the distance. And I actually found the roof bricks that I used, because I didn't want to use the just plain white again to make it look like it had been snowing on the building. So I actually managed to find one of the bricks that had some snow on it. And talking of snow, England has had its substantial amount of snow for the year. It's been about 7 years since we've had this amount of snow, and obviously everyone is losing their minds, and you couldn't get anywhere yesterday where the snow was because everyone could not deal with the fact that it snowed. I didn't get any snow where I was, which was really sad because I didn't want to go to work. So I couldn't phone in and say that I'm snowed in. It was like no snow, it was just really bad rain and wind and cold and miserable. So that was fun. I had a fun excursion on Saturday with my friend to St Albans for a Christmassy adventure, which, because I am going to Leeds on Thursday, so there won't be a speed build, but there will be a different kind of video on Thursday, which may involve what we got up to on the Saturday. So that was really fun, and we went to the cathedral and they were practicing the carol services that were going on, so it was like perfect timing really. We just turned up and then they started playing the organ and singing and practicing their songs, so we sat down and watched them for a bit. That was a very fun adventure and very similar place to where I live, but not as big, so it was quite nice to have a different outing on a weekend and to get to see somewhere new. So now we're actually going to work on the inside of the shop. So I kind of intended it so if any of you guys had the get together retail option, then you could turn this shop straight into a functioning shop. So all the items I tried to place most of them will fit on tables, as you just see me raising up the toy chest. So hopefully all the items in here you will be able to sell, so they're all the clutter items and different objects and stuff, and kind of use the Christmas presents that we have in the Christmas holiday free stuff pack to decorate the tables and maybe suggest that they're gift ideas. And I had quite a lot of fun trying to find all the different objects that could fit on the tables, and sort of the really random ones that we have that I don't get to use that often. And the downstairs is not as crowded as the upstairs because obviously it's a smaller space, but later on I do try and make a little window feature so it looks it looks more inviting than it does at the moment. And the downstairs is a bit more traditional looking. It's got the full wooden height wallpapers, and I'm trying to, because I descaled the tables, so I was trying to find things to fit on them. So I kind of just placed that Christmassy tree, and sort of, you can buy some Christmas objects in this build, but most of them is sort of just knick-knacky, presenty ideas, and trying to pull out as much of the items that I could remember that could go on tables and be sold in the shops, and trying to lay them out. Some of the tables are quite cluttered, so if you did want to use it as a shop, you may want to take some of the stuff on. But I was trying to go for that sort of more antique-y shop, if you know the shop from Paddington, a bit like that. But if you've watched Paddington, I haven't seen the new one yet. I'll probably have to wait until that goes onto TV, because it's probably not in the cinema anymore. Because in England we have, like, M&S has gone Paddington mad. They have golden Paddingtons everywhere, and I keep questioning what they're going to do with all the golden Paddingtons. I feel like this could be a very funny opportunity if someone were to get all the golden Paddingtons and put them somewhere. It'd be quite funny. I don't know what they'd do with them. I just imagine them all sad in a landfill somewhere, which is probably a bit depressing for poor Paddington. And trying to Christmas it up with all the wall decorations and using the fairy lights again, which is probably the best item to use to make your builds very Christmassy, and just making it a little bathroom area, because I know on the retail lots, when I've seen other people play with the Get to Work, they always either try and use your Sims sort of bathroom, and sort of you kind of need to have their own separate things, so they stay in your store for the longest time. And then I added some TVs and sort of games consoles and some jukeboxes and stuff for people to buy, because that's the sort of things that you can get at Christmas time. And this is when I decided that I should have done a little window displaying, adding in a bit more kids toys, because I realized I completely missed all the kids stuff. So I'm just adding in a load of all the different toys you can get, and the giant teddy bears and all those amazing gifts that kids want at the Christmas time. And at least all these items could actually go on the shelves and the tables, and it made it look very inviting and exciting for children to come into the shop. And this is the little sort of cashier area. Obviously I don't have the little pay register that you get with Get to Work, so you can use that. Instead of having the computer there, you can have the little cash register instead, and then just making sort of a sign. I think that's a base game sign for some unknown reason. We have that in the base game, so it worked really well between the two windows. And now we are making an upstairs area, so this is for your employees, or you could turn this into a small living area if you wanted to live above the shop. So at the moment it's split into just a small little room, and I kind of utilized the other part of the turrety sticking out bit that we have and sort of connect the two, so I could actually add in a kitchen. So it's a bit more basic up here. It's sort of more so the Sims can relax if you allow them to have a break. And if you work in my shop, you're not allowed a break unless you work extra just to earn your break, because they're horrible people. And adding in some bathrooms for your Sim as well, so you don't have to. You can either come up here and use some probably nicer ones, and then the customers can use the ones downstairs. And it's got a small little kitchen and a sink. The sink had to go outside because there was not enough room in the bathrooms themselves, and some little seating areas so you can have a snack. And now we're going to work on the lands. Oh, I had to add a little roof as well, before we get onto the landscaping, because it stuck out a bit where I added the section. And then on the front I tried to just jazz up the window and make it a bit more Christmassy by just adding some wreaths and some of these snowflakes and all the different more decorations that we get in the holiday stuff. And for the landscaping I did something a bit different. I kind of wanted to see if I could make a little ice rink out the back, which kind of looks a bit more like a frozen pond, but it'd be quite cool if we could actually if we ever get seasons. I think we will. I think that will be the next one, because the amount of clues that they have dropped over time, that we probably will get seasons next. It would be kind of cool to have some ice skating features, because we don't actually have too many Christmassy sort of winter types of stuff at the moment. So you can see here and I think it's glitching out on this lot. I don't know why. It just kind of wanted to pull itself to the edge of the lots for some reason while I was trying to make the pool. I don't know whether that's just this lot in particular, or it's just the pool. Well, the pool tool, and just adding some rocks, and because I couldn't make it doesn't particularly look like an ice rink, but it will do for what we have at the moment. I haven't been ice skating this year. I think it was like 2 years ago when we went ice skating with my friends by the London Eye, but I haven't had time this year. I've been busy doing other things and just seeing what the build looks like at night time. I do like all the Christmas lights at night time. I think they look pretty cool in the game. I don't play enough in The Sims at night time. And if you have Windenburg, this is the little lot on the end opposite where they renovated the little church place. So these are the screenshots. We've got the front and the back, and we'll have the layout and some of the shots from the inside as well. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.